A beautiful kingdom where wizards use their special ability to save the life of people. The anime started with a past scene from 10 years ago where many wizards were trying to control a man named Conrad with their magical powers. All of them have their different magical books. Another wizard named Julius was giving commands to all other wizards to control Conrad, but then Conrad got out of control and he starts using his magical powers and broke all the chains around him. He had the most powerful sword called the Imperial Sword, and then he attacked Julius with the Imperial Sword. Julius used his magical powers and defended himself, but then Conrad used this sword and destroyed the place in half. All of the other wizards got injured, but then Julius appeared behind him and captured him in a magical ball and made him disappear. As they lost their national Imperial Sword, but Julius took responsibility as the next Wizard King. Then the scene shifts to Clover Kingdom, where people are gathering in a big stadium hall. A magical show is going to be held in the museum where all the strong wizards from top magical squads have to fight each other under the direction of the Wizard King. Then the first round started and Yuno, the vice captain of the Golden Dawn squad, comes to the stadium. Then the opposite person, named the Masked One, comes into the stadium to fight with Yuno. Yuno attacked him with wind magic, but he cuts the air with his black sword in half. Then at the roof of the stadium, Conrad and many evil wizards appear and make a black shield around the stadium. Then a woman in a dress of commander said some legion magic called Gehenna game and summons many magical soldiers into the festival stadium. Then these magical soldiers start attacking the people, but then the boy named Masked One comes to defeat them, and then he used his black magic sword to defeat all of them. But the evil wizard woman didn't give up, so she summoned more magical soldiers, but then other wizards come to help Julius. A knight with a black sword appears in the sky, and there he used his dark magic of dark, clocked, lightless blade storm and kills all the evil soldiers in the stadium. The Wizard King Julius, who was in the form of a little boy, ordered Yami the Knight with the black sword to head towards the Magical Tool Research Lab's Branch Zero right away and brings the magical tool which was co-developing with Nero. But Yami refused to go as he was worried for the safety of the Wizard King. Instead of Yami, they sent the other knight, Masked One, and 2 more wizards with him. Then Conrad appears there and said that whatever you do is totally pointless until the most powerful and magical Imperial Sword is activated. After this, Conrad activated many magical doors in the air and unlocks them with his magic. But then Fugolion and Nozol come there, and then Conrad lands in the festival stadium and inserts the magical Imperial Sword into the ground. He transformed the stadium into a bigger place and makes it fly in the air. One of the evil wizards from Conrad's team makes a strong black barrier around it. On the other hand, Masked One and the other wizards reach the Magical Tool Research Lab. There they met Nora, who was working to make the magical tool for the Wizard King Julius. Nora told them that Conrad uses key magical powers through which he can open anything. But when they reached the secret room, they saw that Conrad was already standing there with the magical tool in his hand. Then Conrad destroys the magical tool and beat all of them. Then one of the girls named Noelle attacked Conrad with her magical water named the Roar of the Sea Dragon, but Conrad easily defended himself. After that, Conrad puts out a key and took Noelle's power. On this, the boy Masked One named Asta got angry and he pulls out his black magical sword and starts attacking Conrad. Conrad said him to join his team so that along with him they will make another powerful country, but he refuses to join. So Conrad attacks and injures Asta badly so that he can't even be able to stand. After that, Asta was brought to a safe place to give him treatment so he will get better. As Asta woke up, he motivated everyone and said that it does not matter if we don't have a Wizard King or captains to rely on them, but we have to carry on our own and have to save the kingdom. Then the other superior and powerful wizards also join them and start planning how they can all defeat Conrad and his team. So the captain of the team set Asta to fight with Conrad as he has the anti-magic power which can neutralize any kind of magic. After that, they all attack the Black Bull's base to destroy the black magic barrier around it and to again take control of it. So Asta attacked it, and just with one powerful shot of his black magical sword, he breaks the black barrier around the Black Bull's base. After they enter the base, many chefs were working in the kitchen and they prepared a portion of food having magical power in it. After eating the meal, the building starts transforming into a flying ship. As the ship starts flying, the magical evil soldiers, made by an evil wizard woman, formed a great wall barrier to stop the ship of Black Bull Base, but then Captain Vengeance comes and uses his magical power of trees and formed a giant tree called Great Mistiltian Tree, which goes through the wall of these evil soldiers and make a way for the ship to pass through this giant tree. Then this spaceship arrived at the place where Conrad has captured Wizard King. But then a powerful and evil wizard from the team of Conrad appeared in front of their flying ship, and then he started attacking on them, but the attacking system of this flying ship got activated by the wizards in it. And then all the wizards gathered their magical power in one form and shoot it on the magical barrier, which was created with the mighty Imperial Sword. This makes the barrier weaken, and it got broken into pieces. As the Imperial Sword was still active, it makes the black barrier again around it, but then Asta got up at the top of the flying ship, and he pulls out his black magical sword, and with full power he smashes it at the black barrier. At first Asta didn't break that, but then Yuno comes there too, and he helped Asta, and finally they both break through the barrier. As they entered the place, they saw Conrad standing at the top of the stadium. Then Yuno said his magical fairy named Belle to transfer full power to his body, and then he starts fighting with one of the most powerful evil wizards. The evil wizard attacked Yuno with a giant sharp blade, but Yuno defended himself with his wind magical power. On the other hand, a girl named Leon ordered all the other wizards to get in their position. She said that as we planned, we succeeded in splitting the enemy force. Then one of the wizards uses his teleportation magic, and all the wizards teleport to a place where an evil wizard was standing alone between the mountains of lava. Then many wizards gather around this evil wizard and start attacking him at once. On the other hand, Leon got teleported to where an evil wizard woman named Princia was standing in the desert. The evil wizard Princia attacked Leon with her Black Knight magical soldiers, but Leon was so powerful that she used her fire magical power and killed all of the Black Knight soldiers in just one blow. On seeing this, Princia got shocked. On the other hand, Yuno was continuously attacked by another evil wizard, but he was easily dodging his every attack. Then this evil wizard attacked Yuno, and Yuno fell to the ground. But before falling, Yuno uses his wind magic and cuts the ropes of the Yami. Then on the other hand, the evil wizard with freezing magical power was fighting with many other wizards of the kingdom, but no one can defeat this evil wizard because his magic is unbeatable. Then this evil wizard used his most powerful magic spell and made a big castle made of ice, and then sets a big magical ring made of crystal on this castle. This made all of the wizards freeze at their position. Then this evil wizard said to all of them to surrender because they can't defeat him. On the other side, Captain Nozel, Yuno, and one more captain was trying to defeat the evil wizard, having a magical shield, and this evil wizard can make anything from his magic. Captain Nozel and another captain with fire magical power attacked on him, but he easily beat them. Then Yuno said to them to give him another chance, and this time he will kill this evil wizard in one blow. Then he stored all his mighty power in this attack, and with his sword Yuno attacked on the evil wizard and started breaking his powerful magical shield. But as he saw that he could not resist, so he flew through the air and comes in his new form, and he made an even more bigger shield, and he ordered it to throw a laser beam at Yuno and destroy him. But Yuno got transformed into another powerful form that he easily resisted this laser beam. Then Yami and Captain Nozel combine their magical spell, and another captain combines his magical fire power, and this blow was so powerful that he pushes this evil wizard so far that he got hit by his own black barrier and it got broken into pieces. Then the scene shifts where Asta with his black magical sword was fighting with Conrad, but Conrad was so powerful as he's equal to the Wizard King because he has the most powerful Imperial sword. Conrad inserts the Imperial sword into the earth as he combined all of its power and drags it into one point. As Conrad does this, the kingdom starts destroying and all buildings start falling to the ground, and the other wizards in the kingdom were saving people. On the other hand, the evil wizard with barrier black magic said that he is going to use his ultimate power to kill Yuno, Yami, and the other two captains. Then Conrad uses his key magic and opens many gates from it. These gates start emitting many different magical powerful beams at Asta. Conrad said that this is crazy and it's not worth protecting, so let's build a new world together. But Asta said that his only dream is to become a wizard king in his kingdom. But Conrad again said to him to come with him and become the wizard king in the new world. But Asta said that he will not agree on this, not even in a million years. Conrad said that he wanted Asta to join his team not just because of his powers, but he wanted him to join just because Asta also has the same ambition as Conrad. Because of them, he wants to become the Wizard King. But when Asta refuses this, Conrad got angry and said to him that playing time is over and now you have to fight me. Then Conrad unlocks many gates and gathers all the power of Wizard King and transforms himself into a beast. Conrad's hands transformed into fire and ice, and at the back of his body a circle of magic formed in which he got every single power of his imperial sword. The color of Conrad's hair got changed, and another white powerful sword formed in his hands. On the other hand, Asta also got his another powerful form, and he got a black beast wing on his right arm, and he starts flying in the air. But in front of Conrad, the movement of Asta was too slow, that he, Conrad, can easily track him. On the other hand, the other wizards from the team of Asta were still trying to resist the attacks of evil wizards. The evil wizard with ice magic made a robot of ice and attacked on the Asta's team. On the other hand, Asta tries his best to defeat Conrad. At this moment, Asta remembers the old conversations where he was told that this Clover Kingdom is made for people to smile and live happily. But as the Conrad wants to destroy it, Asta suddenly changes his form and the inner devil god wakes up, and it transforms into a new evil form, and now Asta got 2 black wings, and he was feeling more power inside him. Asta told Conrad that he will become the Wizard King because a king is the only one who keeps the dreams and hopes of the people high, and make them always happy. Asta said that the Wizard King is working hard for his country to make it a better place and a better country. Asta said to him to not get in his way so he can make everything back to normal. But Conrad said that I am no longer interested in listening to pipe dreams from a kid who knows nothing about how to make a country better. Then Asta moves towards the skeleton in which Conrad inserts the powerful Imperial sword to get full power from it. But Asta did not manage to hit the Imperial sword with his black magical sword, which can neutralize any magical effect because Conrad reaches there at first and hit Asta with his foot. Asta fell on the ground and then Conrad stands on him and holds his sword high in the air. Conrad was going to cut Asta's head off, but then Asta gets up, with his full magical power he starts attacking on Conrad, and he said that he will change this country with everyone who lives there and will respect each other and can laugh with one another. And finally, he manages to touch the magical book of Conrad with the Imperial Sword. After he touches the Imperial Sword, all of the energy that the Imperial Sword absorbed from the other wizards starts getting released. And one by one, all the wizards got their magical powers back. On the other hand, Noelle got her magical water powers back too, so she wears a strong magical armor called Valkyrie armor. Then Noelle uses her magical water sea dragon spell and creates a giant dragon, which attacked on the evil wizard having freezing power in it. Then Noelle flies into the air and tries to blow his magical ice, but then another wizard boy has the magical powers of reflecting anything. He told Noelle to see in his eye. When Noelle saw in his eye, she got transformed into many more Noelle clones. Then she attacked at the giant ice monster robot. When all her clones attacked on it at once, the giant ice monster got broken to pieces. All the wizards also held her and combined all of their magical spells, and then they attack on him. After this, Noelle's fly high in the air and she used her most powerful magical combo spell and make a giant sea monster dragon. This giant dragon attacked on the head of this ice monster and crushed it with his sharp teeth. Then Noelle points her sword at the neck of this evil wizard and said him that if still this attack is not enough for him, then she will do this all the day to destroy him. But then Noelle moves her hand towards him and said to stop destroying this beautiful kingdom. Noelle said him to think about the life of kids and the people who live in the Clover Kingdom. On hearing this, the evil wizard got emotional, so Noelle gives him an offer to stop doing destruction and start over with them together. On the other hand, Asta said that he don't need a boost, but he can't do anything without everyone's help. That is why all these people of Kingdom and his all friends mean so much for him, and he wants to become a Wizard King so he will make peace in the kingdom and will protect the people of his nation. Asta said that he nearly died many times, but he became able to come this far with the help of his friends and the powerful captain who never leave him alone. He said that all of his friends love him and he is nothing without their support, and just because of their happiness and love towards him, he can kill Conrad and serves his life for the sake of other people's safety. Then after this, Conrad attacks him with a green magical laser beam, but now Asta becomes more powerful as he unlocks his most of the magical power, so this magical beam was a piece of cake for him. He easily cuts these beams and then he used his speed ability and suddenly attacked at his stomach of Conrad and injured him very badly. Also, the Imperial Sword released all the magical powers inside it and becomes a normal sword like others. As the Imperial Sword lost its effect, all of the things and destruction becomes stops and comes back to normal. Before dying, the evil Wizard King having ice magical power asked about her name, so Noelle said him that her name is Noelle Silva and she is from the House of Silva. The evil wizard said that, Noelle, I see as you are from the royal house Silva, you are a very good girl. This evil wizard with magical ice power said that you are a royal and yet you can empathize with the weak. At the last, this magical ice wizard said that if a person like you exists, then surely this world, and here he fell on the ground. Noel grabs him and then hugs him, as he was a good person from inside. On the other hand, the evil wizard with black barrier magical power also starts getting disappear. In the desert area where Leon was fighting Princia, the same thing happened with Princia too. She lay down in the desert and said that she can fight with Leon more, but the time has come. Leon said that she can also fight with Princia, but she has to say bye to Princia. On the other hand, Asta deactivated the Imperial Sword, but then Conrad gets up and starts flying in the air and said that it's a forbidden spell that's activated in exchange for his life. And then he enters in the magical gate and gets into the space. After that, he starts his magic again to destroy the kingdom, but then Asta got up and starts flying towards the magical gate. Wizard Kingdom Julius gives him the magical Imperial Sword, again having stored everyone's magic in it, to throw a final blow at Conrad. Then Asta attacked him and kills Conrad. Julius said that the Clovers are responsible for the future of this kingdom and growing up nicely, and at the end Asta said that he will become the most strongest wizard king one day. And that's the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you saw, subscribe to the channel. I'll be uploading a lot of videos just like this one, and I'll see you at the next one. Till then, bye-bye.